We got the name the New 20s when we were all just talking in a room, trying to put the world to right like we do every now and then. We were saying how it's weird that in the future, the 20s, as in 2020, will just be referred to as the 20s, like the 1920s was. And we noticed that no one ever refers to the 10s of the century, do they? There's like, it goes from the 1900s to the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, etc. But there's no 10s.
There's no 10s. Nothing between.
No one likes saying the 10s. It's like every century takes 20 years to gear up. And we just were talking about that and we're like, oh, one day this will be the new 20s.
So we all looked at each other and were like, that is the band name. And then we spelt it with a Y because it looked a bit
we just wanted to make it hard for people to find us on Spotify.
Job well done, because it doesn't seem like anyone knows who we are. Where everyone's producing themselves, it's like more of a thing. People can do it all you need is a laptop or a computer.
Innovative times.
You can expect to hear Inside Out. That's the first song we ever released.
And 5 other songs.
4 other songs.
It's a 6-song EP, right?
5 songs.
Oh, it's 5 songs.
Head of strategy.
Oh, Jesus. So it's 5 songs, and I think the songs on there, they're all different. They don't all sound like Inside Out.
No.
There's some faster songs, there's some slower songs. There's a really wide range of songs on there. That was quite a small range, but it's a really wide range. The reason why we've called it Inside Out is because all of these songs on this particular EP all kind of stem from that original song. It's one of my favourite songs, and as like
It was the first song we wrote where we were like, whatever this is the sound. Well, like, whatever band we want to be. We didn't even know we wanted to be a band when we wrote that song. It was a sound that the 3 of us hadn't stumbled on individually, and then when the 3 of us came together and made this sound, we were like, never heard anything like this come out of me before.
yeah, it was a rock we collectively turned.
Yeah. A turd we polished together. I just had this chorus, like lyrics, no melody or anything, but I missed the pain of losing you. Guess I lived with it for so long, or because I lived with it for so long at that time.
And that was it, all of our heartstrings just got yanked out of my chest and for the next
Say it again, Jimmy.
Well, then we were just...
The song actually came together surprisingly quick.
Yeah. But we were just jamming it in the living room
In Cornwall.
on acoustics for like a while, and then we were like,
Let's lay it down.
lay it down. You got that guitar riff going.
Yeah. I don't remember much of it.
I don't remember how it came.
But we're glad it did.
I remember working on all the verses, all of us together, and just making the weird noises that were in it. That was like really funny.
It was good times.
Harry, do that noises in it? Just, no, the other one.
Oh,
Yeah.
we actually created a 5.5 minute overindulgent version, and we were like, okay, we need to make this a song and not 5.5 minutes.
Just like this question, just like the answer to this question.
Yeah.
What was the question?
We met each other through the cracks of the London music scene, and after meeting, we bumping into each other a few times. I was actually just kind of said to the guys, I've got a studio in Southend. I don't think they thought that I did. And here we are. But yeah, we met because I was doing some merch for some other bands, and then it's kind of like, oh, I'm doing merch and I also want to make some songs, and it was like, I guess a weird situation. But eventually Harry and Jimmy came down to the studio and we wrote a song and we hit it off. And even though that song didn't necessarily make the cut for releases, it was more like we just had a great conversation.
Yeah.
Great hands.
And then when we actually made Inside Out, that was a song where we were like, shit, we need to do this again and again. And that same trip we made like...
I never as well.
Yeah,
I never was on
Oh,
that
mate,
trip.
and Festival Festival.
Yeah.
Oh
That's like another
of course.
reason why. Well,
Yeah. We just went to Festival and spent 4 days like just really getting to know each other,
Hanging out on the
jumping in the
beach.
sea, seeing some bands.
well, Harry and Jimmy had tickets for Festival and they had a spare ticket and they were like, do you want to come? And I was like, yeah, I'll be there. And then I remember asking my brother Nick to get a lift down to Somerset. Is it in Somerset?
Yeah,
Dorset.
Yeah, Dorset, yeah.
And then, yeah, I was like, I have to be at this festival.
We all write the songs, we all produce the songs. Some songs have been more one of us than the other, but then we all collectively come together and add our own sparkles to it.
It's like if we were building a pyramid, we're all just putting the slabs together.
Yeah.
It's a collective group effort.
Basically, we all write the songs, we all produce the songs.
And we all want to build pyramids.
Or at least know how it's done.
We just want to write enough songs to make enough money to build each of us a pyramid that we can be buried in.
It's exciting though because I've never been in a band where
I've never been
I
in a
can't
pyramid.
wait to hear what what did you say?
I've never been in a pyramid.
Gay! Gay! Hey! Hello!
So by the end of the year, we will have 2 EPs out,
Yeah.
10 songs, and we will have played our first London show a year to the day since we've released Inside Out.
Yeah.
New songs,
New merch.
live music, and merch.
Yeah, sick match.
Yeah,
sick
pretty much.
Which will be online very soon, if not already now.
We have done a lot of it.
We've been dying together.
Yeah,
We've done 3 6-week stints, haven't we? With living together.
yeah.
Our living together
Proper
consists of grinding until the cows come home, which never do, by the way. Sleeping on the floor of Harry and Jimmy's lounge. I'm sleeping underneath a chandelier that could fall on me at any moment.
We're living like children doing sleepovers for a living.
There's no living yet.
There's been a lot of funny times. At 2 o'clock in the morning, and all of a sudden I just heard a massive smack and turned around and Harry had just knocked his fucking head into a tree and like knocked himself out on the fucking floor, and I was just like, what the hell has just happened? I thought I had to call an ambulance.
That's fine, guys, I'm here. Right. I woke up feeling amazing the next day. Mate, the crackhead on the beach was pretty funny.
Oh,
Oh,
that was
That was
hilarious.
hilarious.
We
that was intense though.
We had a load of wood left over from a beach hut that we may or may not have destroyed, and we were burning it up on the beach, having a nice evening together, talking about our lives and
Planning this
reminiscing.
EP actually.
And it got gate crashed by a crackhead that really couldn't take the politest hint possible to try and sway him away from the evening. And it ended up in him actually being very offended over Jimmy very kindly and most politely way possible asking him to leave.
I think I said,
We ended up receiving death threats.
look man, we just haven't seen each other in a little while and we're all like distant family and we just are cousins and we haven't seen
After
each
the
other in
pandemic.
ages. And you know, yeah, because of the pandemic we haven't seen each other and we just kind of want to be able to talk freely without someone we don't know prying in a bit.
And he was like, I won't tell no one.
yeah, I would tell anyone, yeah. So no, it's not top secret. And then Chris goes, look man, we're not asking, you know there's normally...
We're not
We're not telling you to
Yeah.
leave, we're just asking.
Yeah,
Quietly
normally it's like, we're not asking, I'm telling you. And we were like, look, I'm not telling you, we're begging you. We're just like, please, can you just leave us alone?
And then he goes, I'll kill you!
To be
I'll kill
fair, he shared the warmth of our fire for a solid 45 minutes
Yeah.
before we kind of ended up being like, well, we just have to maybe
Yeah.
say something. Yeah.
As soon as he left, we started having the best conversation. Like, it was necessary.
training.
Just go from right to left.
Okay.
You're right, or alright.
Say the question.
Go, Jimmy.
Say the question.
Yeah, try and say the question. Okay.
I do believe in ghosts. I don't even believe in ghosts. I answered so quick that I lied. my dad's told me he's met ghosts, or not met them, but like seen them. So I trust him, but
Met a ghost.
yeah,
Jeez.
on a roundabout. Green Day Village for Revival,
Ooh.
2005. It was the hottest day of the year. I made everyone get there at 11 a.m. and they went on until like 10.
Wow.
And
We had
were so
walkie-talkies.
burned.
Jesus. Saw an incredible gig with Good Charlotte. Supporting Blink-182 actually, but Good Charlotte were actually better than Blink. But this was Blink without Tom DeLonge. So, you know, but it blew me away.
Bruno Mars is pretty sick actually. His
Oh, yeah.
musicality
Musicality.
is unreal.
Musication.
Musicality.
Communication.
Sushi.
Oh, yeah, more
Or roast dinner.
Nando's.
My favourite food is roast dinner.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
Yeah, it's pretty up there, isn't it?
Yeah. If you had to choose a superpower,
Teleport.
flying.
I think teleporting is actually a really good one, isn't it? Because then you can just get places
What
quick.
about being able to
You can
pause time?
technically fly if you can teleport, because I could
Yeah.
look up in the sky and be like, teleport me to that cloud, and then take me to that cloud now.
Yeah, but
And
what
then
if it's not got any
you're like in a
base?
state of free falling all the time, but you just like
Like
jumper.
Oreo and peanut butter or something like that.
Banana and peanut butter. Because it's guilt free.
Brano, Kinder Brano.
Solid UK
10. 10.
9.
I'm 9.5 then really, I wouldn't put crispy though. Like some shoes I come up as a 9, some I come up as a 10. No, they're crispy, the one with some of the speed.
Yes.
We
saw
saw
one
one
the
the other day. Yeah.
No joke, out there.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the UFO, but I know.
You're not ready. I don't think you're ready enough to see them yet, Harry. I saw another UFO once in a van going from
The
Detroit
UFO
to
is
Michigan, and I kid you not, it was like some serious shit. And I wasn't the only one there. And I managed to grab my iPad and like get it to the window to see like this glimpse of this fucking crazy light that was in the middle of nowhere. And there was no airports, there's no landing strips anywhere nearby. We're literally in the middle of nowhere, and this thing was flying extremely low to the ground, and then it just fucking was went into light speed. The video was all of us just like, oh my god!
I want to see that video.
It's like us losing our minds.